All right, folks, charges against a white Indiana man who drove his SUV into a group of Black Lives Matter protesters have been dismissed. Joshua Carey completed the requirements of a pretrial diversion program and had 6 months to meet the following criteria. Admitted he committed the 3 offenses as charged, 2 counts of leaving the scene of an accident and 1 of criminal recklessness. He did not commit a criminal offense for 180 days. He paid a $274.50 diversion program fee within 30 days, and he completed 24 hours of community service at a nonprofit. Of course, he drove his car through them in September 2020. Look, we're going to see more of this, but the problem is you've had these people pass these laws in these red states, Xavier, basically saying that people are immune from being charged if they drive through protesters. Mustafa, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Go to you. I mean, look, again, these laws have been passed, giving people the right to run over protesters.
Yeah, you know, we continue to lose our humanity, and it's being driven by many of these laws, the ones that you just called out in a number of red states. So we're going to end up losing more people's lives. You know, it has all been put in place because they saw the power that the Black Lives Matter movement generated by bringing so many folks out, bringing enthusiasm, but also accountability. And because of that power and because the huge numbers of people who were willing to get engaged, they had to figure out a way to actually sort of stamp that down. And that's where a number of these laws have come into place. So now they're just putting more people, and we all know that a car can be considered a weapon, especially if you run into somebody, you kill somebody. We saw the sister in Charlottesville who lost her life. So, you know, we really got to get this stuff in check, because if we don't, more people are going to get injured and more people are going to lose their lives.
Teresa?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think the protesters, one, they need to be held accountable, but also they need to ensure that when they are protesting, they are doing it the right way and the safe way. I think sometimes we miss the point when it comes to protesting, and part of it is the delivery of how the message is being handled. So looking forward to more protesting, more standing in attention in order to get the right action for the issue or the solution.
Xavier.
A couple of seconds ago, how Oklahoma passed a law to protect motorists who drove into protesters. So you have legislators that are openly wanting to punish protesters by basically by making vigilantes out of citizens. They want to have McCloskey's over at the RNC, and then you have judges that protect people like Kyle Rittenhouse from going and shooting protesters. That's the type of country that we're living in. And then a guy gets to go through a pretrial diversion program and throw his hands up like, oh, it's like it never happened. We can't. That is anarchy, and that is a side that is producing and basically radicalizing a certain segment of Americans to go and make Black people and people who support Black causes targets.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Mark Unfiltered video in just one moment. Folks, Black Star Network is here.
Oh, no punches! I'm real revolutionary right now.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America, Roland.
Stay black. I love y'all.
All momentum we have now,
We have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, there's a difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?